Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sue with Homesteading with Sue, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a sourdough master dough recipe. The day that I did the homemade clam chowder and the garlic, the cheesy bread, I used this recipe, and I thought I would show you how to make it. So first off, you will need 2 cups of active sourdough starter. This is a 2-cup measure. There's 2 cups. Your next step is 2 cups of lukewarm water, 1.5 tablespoons of salt. This is a half a teaspoon, so I'm going to use 3. I mean a half a tablespoon, so I'm going to use 3. I'm going to go ahead and cover up my sourdough starter. I'll stir this together. Alright, now I'm going to put in 5 cups of, I just use regular all-purpose flour that's bleached from Walmart. There's 1. 2. 3. I'm going to go ahead and stir this a little bit. 4. 5. Just going to mix it all together. Okay, now I'm just going to mix it together with my fingers. make sure it's good and mixed. Now we are just going to let it, I'm going to cover it up with a towel and let it rise for 2 hours, and then I'll be back. One thing I didn't say is that this is a very sticky dough, and that's okay because when you go to use it, you're going to add more flour to it for whatever you're going to use. And this will be 2 batches of dough, and it will stay fresh in your refrigerator for up to 5 days. And it's great when you don't, you need something fast for a dessert or a breadsticks. It's really easy just to add flour to it and make them, and you don't have to do the whole waiting game on the rise and everything. I just wanted to tell you that because I forgot to tell you that. Thank you. All right, so this master dough has been sitting for 2 hours, growing, getting bigger. I'm just gonna pull it out of here. Maybe. And put it in a bowl. And I'm going to stick it in the refrigerator for 8 hours before I go to use it. And I have a lid to put on this bowl, and I'm only going to seal down 2 sides so it can still breathe, so it doesn't blow the top off my bowl. And we will be back tomorrow morning to see what it looks like and figure out if I'm going to use it or not. Thank you. All right, welcome back. It's been multiple hours since we put the sourdough master dough into the refrigerator. So I'm going to go ahead and show you today on how to make cinnamon rolls. So we need a 1/2 cup of butter, which I'm just going to go ahead and drop right into this 9x13 pan. We need a 1/2 cup of brown sugar to go in this pan. And then we're just going to stick it in the, stick it in the oven and let it melt, and we'll get the rest of it going. All right, so at this point, I'm going to take and put just a little bit of flour on the table. So what we'll need is we'll need 1/2 of this dough. Yeah, I just set this over here. We want to add 1/4 of a cup of flour to 1 full cup of flour. And I'm just going to knead it on in. A little bit at a time. And it's going to be springy because it's sourdough and it's got all that natural gluten. Okay, let's check on our pan. Not quite ready, so I'm going to get the rolling pin out. I use thread to cut my cinnamon rolls. On the go. I'm going to put 1/4 of a cup of butter into this cup, and then I'm going to melt it. That's going to be the butter for the inside of the cinnamon rolls. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and roll this out. It's very normal for it to spring back on itself. Sorry about that. Okay, so I've got it rolled out pretty good. I'm going to use some sugar, cinnamon that I have left over from cookies I made. Let me check on my oven. Not quite done yet. So the first thing I'm going to do is spread this butter There's a little bit left. I'll just put it on top of the, oh, there's not enough food to worry about. So let's see how my oven's doing. Okay, my butter is almost completely melted. We're going to go ahead and stir that together. That's mixed together enough. And now I'm going to put, it says a half a cup of brown sugar, but I think that's going to be too much. Here, let me move it back up so you can see my face. There you go. So I'm just going to put on how much I want. I'm going to go ahead and use my baster that I use to baste the butter. And you can put on as much brown sugar as you want, or you don't have to put any brown sugar. You can put something else if you'd like. All right. So now I'm going to pour my cinnamon and sugar in here. And I'm just going to roll this. As tight as we can get it. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut equal parts. But of course we all know that I can't do that because I'm not that talented. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put it directly into the mixture, into the pan. We are going to let these braise for about 20 to 25 minutes in the pan until they start touching each other. And then we will bake them at 375 for 20 to 25 minutes. Whoops, that one messed up. That's okay. It'll still eat good. going to let it sit for 20 to 25 minutes, and then I will start the oven about halfway through there so it can be nice and warm at 375, and then we'll cook them for 20 to 25 minutes. Alright, so one thing I forgot to say is after you put your, when you put your lid back on your sourdough master dough, you can go ahead and close all 4 sides because it's not going to raise that much to blow your lid off. Alright, so I have my cinnamon rolls. They're proofed for at least 25 minutes. I'm going to put them in a 375 degree oven for, we're going to start at 23 minutes. And I'll be back when those are done. Alright, so this is what my cinnamon rolls look like, the bottom of them. Now I'm going to, don't try this at home, kids. I am going to dump this. And I missed. Dang it. Well, they were beautiful, but oh well. They'll still eat well. Ouch, they're hot. Anyway, they should have all looked like, when I hit the pan, but I missed it. Should look like that. Nice and tasty. Now I have a whole bunch of sticky stuff to clean up. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.